Good evening and welcome to Fine Point, where no narrative is sacred, no media hoax is safe, and we zero in on the big picture. I'm your host, Rion. We are a land run by senile geriatrics, or utter imbeciles. Either way, the modern Democrat Party is completely out of touch with the average American, and now they're paying the price. Given the chaos the Democratic Party is roiling in right now, it's worth dissecting their modus operandi and how they've arrived here, politically, so to speak.
Are you ready to win this country back? And are you ready to fight for peace on earth, a ceasefire in Gaza?
That was the notorious AOC's attempt at a rally in the Bronx on the heels of a massive, shocking flood of Trump support in the borough. And as you can imagine, the novelty of her Guinness record-level stupidity is finally wearing off. But she stands as a great example of the problem that is the Democrat Party. AOC has served this slice of New York since 2019. Since then, her confident pride in her own below-sea-level IQ has made her the darling of all lefty lunatics. AOC's countless tantrums include demands to defund police, mass amnesty decrying capitalism, and embracing socialism for America. She decided to hold a rally for New York Congressman Jamal Bowman before primary day. He lost miserably. No surprise. He was the first openly male member of the squad. But his true rise to fame was by way of pulling a fire alarm. Remember him? The principal who didn't know what a fire alarm looked like? Well, this time he didn't recognize what a loss would look like either. On primary day, June 25th, he lost his seat to Westchester County Executive George Latimer, with only his seething anti-Semitism and hostility to Israel to blame. Jamal Bowman represented New York's 16th district, which includes the Bronx. He routinely described Israel as an apartheid state, that they uphold white supremacy. Bowman openly dismissed the tragedy of October 7th and denied that rapes of Israeli women by Hamas thugs even occurred. Congressman Bowman even insinuated that Jews are trying to buy this election. He fear-mongered about a Zionist regime trying to invade the district with money. Bowman, the self-proclaimed hip-hop congressman, threatened American Jews by saying this:
"The power of the South Bronx."
This in a district that is 10% Jewish. 20% active voters in the district are indeed Jewish. What soaring rhetoric. Of course, it would only be considered offensive if it was in the form of a mean tweet. On the night of June 25th, the voters of the 16th district rejected this rhetoric by nearly 10 points. Thank God they did. But this is just one member of the Hamas caucus that needs to be defeated in order for every American to sit under their own vine and fig tree unafraid, to paraphrase George Washington. There is much work to do. And as history tells us, anti-Semitism does not disappear into primary night. It is now part of the Democratic Party platform when they take to their convention in Chicago. You see, it does not matter if Joe Biden stays in the presidential race and refuses to give up the presidency like it's his senior discount at Denny's. It doesn't matter if cackling Kamala usurps the throne herself and picks the most moderate Joe Manchinist Democrat you can find as her vice president. The Democrats are now the party of progressive, anti-American, anti-Semitism. Stuck on them like an ill-fitted white polo and sweaty from tiki torch heat khakis. Goose-stepping through Charlottesville. The majority of Senate Democrats loudly support a Palestinian state. Pernicious pro-Palestinian activists are already intimidating our feeble president into letting them have more of a say in the party. And Joe and the gang don't have a choice. Why are they stuck with them? Well, the reason is they need all hands on deck to have a prayer in November as their traditional working-class, multiracial coalition crumbles and starts to drift into the arms of Trump.
For all our viewers asking where One America News is heading in the future, we would like to introduce you to OAN Live. OAN Live is the best way to stay up to date on all of the hard-hitting, straight-shooting, national and international headlines. And And the best part is, OAN Live is only $4.99 per month. All the credible, honest, unbiased reporting One America News offers at a fraction of the cost of cable. Just go to OANN.com to easily sign up for OAN Live and stay informed.